Welcome in everybody for game number 18 of the Elf Union run. We're trying to push for Master. We're seeing if we can do it. We've spun into some Lizardmen. Interesting Lizardmen rosters. They have got some Mighty Bow. That's bad news for us. But they've only got a block on 3 Saurus. In fact, they only have... They're down a Saurus. They're obviously missing 1 Saurus for this game. So yeah, only 5 Saurus and the Croc score. They've a random dirty player, which is also bad news for us. This looks like it was full price block and then a random sidestep, maybe? Or maybe they took the sidestep first and a random and then got the block. Because I think they paid full price for the block, but not the sidestep. And another random sidestep here. Not too bad, is it, for 10k sidestep on a skink? This is what we've got. We're missing Collie for this game. I forgot we're missing Collie for this game. She's MNG. But we've got our Blodge Stepper, a Kind Sir. We've got our new Movement 9 catcher. Everything else pretty much as it was. Yeah, right. Is this Blood Bowl Nut's alter ego? Nutty Champ. I mean, Nutty Champ is like a cross between Blood Bowl Nut and Dimmy G. This is what happens when Dimmy G and Blood Bowl Nut merge. You get Dimmy G the Champ and Blood Bowl Nut. Hey Hendy, hey Electric Man. And yes, 3 days in a row, can you believe it? I can't help myself. I'm enjoying this Elf Union team for some reason. For some reason, it's like one of the most fun teams I've found that I'm enjoying on ladder in a while. And because I'm having fun with them, I'm like, I wonder if we can get them to... I wonder if we can get them up to... Looks like they're on 11. Up to Master. It's harder this season to get to Master because they've taken out the win streaks in... They've taken out the win streaks in whatever the level below Master is. I forget the names of them all the time. Sorry, we're doing a bit of a different formation here because I want to go wide because of the Croxagore. Can we do... Maybe we're doing a boring boat. Don't like the boring boat, but sometimes maybe it's the right thing to do. Because I do want to protect the throw. Actually, I don't need the thrower on. What am I talking about? Thrower stays off for the 1 turn. So we don't have to boring boat. So we can at least spread out a little wider here. I think we have to put the Movement 9 catcher on, even though they are a 1-turner. I think with 3 catches, they're just too valuable to have on. Diamond, okay, yeah. It's 3 wins for a win streak. So you can sell... I thought they just got rid of win streaks in Diamond. Because, yeah, like previous... If people are watching this on YouTube, you might have seen like previous runs to Master where we got there in like 12 games or so. And that's much harder to do now. You'd have to have really good SR matchups and win them, I think, for that to happen now. It's also harder because there's fewer people playing, so you're less likely to get the nice SR matchups. You end up, as you climb, you end up playing more people who are beneath you on SR, which means you're getting less for a win and you're losing more for a loss. So it's definitely tougher to get to Master this season than it was last season. Oh, okay. So Blood Bowl Nut has clarified it's 3 wins for a win streak in Platinum or below. No win streak in Diamond, and we're in Diamond now because that's the one below Master. You'd think with how much Blood Bowl 3 I play, I'd know the names of the categories, but I don't. I know there's Master. And people talk about Grandmaster if you're in the top 100. I don't know if that's actually official or if that's just what people started calling it. But pretty much at the moment, like if you're in Master, you're in that Grandmaster category because there aren't many more than 100 teams over 2,000 SR, whereas last season there was loads over. You would have had to get to like at least 20, 50, I think, to be in the top 100, maybe even higher. So we don't have kick on this team. My off-stream Wood Elf team has had a random kick for a while. And I have to say, it's making me really think actually kick is really good again. I've deprioritized kick for a long time. I've tended to think there's just other things that are better, but actually having kick and consistently putting the ball in the back corner of your opponents it's really nice. When you're playing elves, lets you get the pressure into the right places at the start of a drive. It's a removal. It seriously hurts. We are capped on 11 for the game, 10 for the drive. Bonehead on the Crocs though. It's a shame that wasn't even the Mighty Blow hit. But these things happen to pro elves, sadly. At least we have got a bench of one. If we can chip anything from our opponent, they don't have a bench, so... Stupid Crocs. I mean, we like the stupid Crocs because he's playing for our opponent. I don't see this guy hiding behind, by the way. Don't think I've missed this skink lineman behind the Crocs. Could try to murder that one, it's a good one. Boo. Where's the 1 in 9 when you want it? This is done. Not a great line of scrimmage for us, but at least it was just stuns on those two. No pickup. Doesn't spend the reroll. Interesting. See, the thing is, I want to surf this Croxigorsaurus, because I think our opponent has forgotten that we have Frenzy. I have not forgotten that I have Frenzy. So you know what's going to happen now. We're going to roll powers. Absolute mega greed, but getting rid of a Saurus is getting rid of a Saurus. Okay. I can't remember the last time I went for a surf and didn't roll a power straight away. It would be really nice one time not to have that happen. It feels like it's written in the rules. If you get given a frenzy surf, that's just going to happen. I'm going to be rowdy here. Oh, you are not stuck to the Crocs, are you? Rowdiness punished. It just would have been so nice to have the blodge step here on the ball because they don't have tackle. I was just going to stop there and be next to the ball, make it hard for them to clear it. Sadly didn't go our way. They might foul it now, although they are only on 10 now for the drive as well, so... And they haven't got a bribe, they haven't got a sneaky get. It's looking like they might foul it, to be honest, but we'll see. I think this is the right choice to try that dodge. It's a 1 in 9. 8 times out of 9 we've got blodge step next to the ball. I think that's, given they've got no tackle, I think that's got to be a trade worth trying. I think with 4 rerolls, given they got a free one off the kickoff, I think there was probably a mistake by them not to reroll the pickup, but so far, no consequences. This wasn't good positioning by me, was it? Because they had an extra hit here. Were they thinking about taking the push there so they could hit it with a mighty bow? I feel like they were. They designed this well, right? It's the right block, gives you the extra hit. but I feel like there was a part of them there for a second that was like, what if we take the push and then we can try and kill it with Mighty Blow? Oh my god, Thelian. Look at you. Look at you kids having a wild time. Staying out late. They're definitely fouling this, aren't they? But I mean, they could get sent off and go down to 9 players. Like, this is a really risky foul. There's no bench. Got it for a KO. Come on, ref. So tempted to appo that. Feels like that's a couple of big breaks for them there. Like the 1 in 9 to that not to be on the ball. And then no bribe foul. Meanwhile, not the greatest fucking nice of our lives. I was thinking about a counter foul there, which maybe would have been just a bad decision anyway, but was thinking about it. Isn't going to hate playing against elves. Well, these ones are doing alright so far. Again, I feel like my opponent's made a couple of decisions that I wouldn't make, put it that way. I mean, they let us surf the Saurus on turn 1, and they did a foul without a bribe on 10 players. But if you roll good, it's always a good answer. Guessing we're blitzing with Mighty Blow. Might want to blitz here just to free this up, because yeah, this is stuck otherwise. Feeling very on the wrong side of the dice so far in this game. Feeling very, very on the wrong side of these dice. They're going to foul this one now, because why wouldn't you? Everything's rolling well. Doesn't feel like it's been very even up till now on the dice, but it's a long way to go. Yeah, I mean, they've made a lot of choices that I think have been quite risky, like giving us the surf on the first turn, not re-rolling the pickup when you had 4 re-rolls, but we rolled a 1 in 9 to get next to the ball with the blodge step, and they did the foul without a bribe on 10 players. It's all worked. Everything's worked so far for them. Which will happen sometimes. They're 100% fouling this. They've got this dirty player and they are keen to use it regardless of bribes or sneaky git. And it's working every time. Christ. Do you know what's super aggravating about that is if that doesn't get removed, we have an easy chain push the ball out of the cage. Like, it's not just like the little things going their way, like literally everything is going their way. Like, if that doesn't get removed, we can push you right out of the cage.
If I had a gun for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team.
They're going to keep using it, so... Of course. Could we have anything go our way? This genuinely might become a concession, which I'm not thrilled about, but with the Appa gone already, haven't conceded in a while, so starting to look at this and think, what's our good outcome here?
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
Yeah, this is probably a concession, isn't it? Like we've just been high rolled. Like there's not really been a game. I mean, this definitely can happen to pro elves, and maybe we've been lucky not to have it happen more. But my goodness, I do feel like there have been a lot of opportunities for this to go differently. I don't think we've been very aggressive at all, Astrator. We did one aggressive dodge. What's been very aggressive about what we've done? Like, we took a surf that was left on for us, and we did one dodge on an 8 out of 9 chance. There's been a lot of games in this run where we have been very aggressive. I don't think this is one of them. I guess this foul was quite aggressive. It was more of a tilty frustration foul, to be honest, than anything. Oh, the opponent, yeah. Capped on 9. Could you just fail something? Okay, there's a small something.
And he's still standing. The players on the
could get caught though, unlike them. But need a 6. Not roll a 6.
The RPP.
I don't think 1 3+ dodge counts as dodging very aggressively. We've done a couple of dodges since then because we've got no players left. Like there comes a point where you don't have any choice but to roll 3+. They're sticking a croc score on our players. We've got, well, before that foul we had 6 players on the pitch. And so you can't not roll any dice.
I think he's moving. No,
Do we pressure this or do we just run away? Got to do a double dodge here if we want the assist. Which I guess we do. Okay, we're rolling some powers now, which is nice. Oh wow, okay, that's good. Apo's gone, so that's at least 1 more Saurus gone. Good job, Lionhouse. Oh, that dodge animation every time. Big rowdy reroll, but they seem to be thinking about it. Yeah, okay.
they've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing.
Be able to use this to chain off the croc score. Might be able to rush uphill of croc score because we haven't got players. With the chain is it needs players. We'll see. See how it ends. Oh, this is going to be tempting to try and do something with if it's right next to the end zone. Do a hard dodge and see if we can push it in or something. Three plus, 4 plus, 3 plus. Or 2 plus. 2 plus and 3 threes is probably better. Oh, it's not a 2 plus as well. Yeah, maybe try the uphill. Oh my god. Okay, well this is changing. This is changing now we're banging out Sauruses. That definitely helps. Do we still go for the ball? What turn is it? 6. we could try this uphill, then use tackle to hit a skink. Might be better now. It's good enough. Poo.
That's a natty. Still, I would have had a good punch would have face down in the mud.
I mean, they can definitely serve me here, but it's going to take players, and then how are you keeping the ball safe? The 6v5, I know this game's been bonkers actually, to be fair. Like, at the beginning it felt like it was just all against us, but those two Saurus removals have swung it very, a very decent way back towards the middle, haven't they? So, we'll see. Oh, that's bad. Double power on our movement 9. Good. Does mean they can bring the Crocs in now for the assist. There's going to be at least some play here to try and hit the ball this turn if they don't score. You know, it might be a 4+ dodge, but 75% with the reroll. Okay, there's no serve. Why not? Are they going to blitz with the Crocs now then? Like, why not try to move the Croc score to be the assist? Or are they going to use the Croc score for the serve? It's a bit of like a gamble. This ball does not look safe. Okay. I'm going to trust in putting the tail on the dodging one and hope it rolls another 1 in 9. Or is this just to take a hit and then score? Oh, okay. Go in here. Okay. Because that's done. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense. It's actually better than I thought it was. So it'll be a 5+ in. Giving up some hits. No risk it, no biscuit. That's the POW. It's a good scatter. Ah, oh, you son of a... Oh, that was so nearly all good, and now instead we're going to take all the hits. Like, if we make that pick up, we've got dodge for the escape, and I don't think we can get into scoring range, but we could get out of their range. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Ah, oh, it's now still quite an easy score for them. At least we've got the leader reroll for our 110. That sucks. That was real close to being amazing. Serve the movement 9 piece. Does risk another Croc score fail. But this is actually smart, right? Because this way you blitz from this way. Although now you're going to have to do some rushes to pick up and score. Or maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, some rushes to score this way. They've definitely gone for like they've gone for the high risk play on basically every single option for the whole half. Like every time there was a choice of do we risk bad failure in return for high rewards, they've always gone for the high risk. Like that's an extra Crocs hit you don't need to take, and there's going to be extra rushes here you don't need to take, because they just wanted to like maximize their chance of getting some murder. I think it's just got to be this one, doesn't it? So it's 3-2-2. Oh, is it the same for you? Maybe it was. Yeah, frustrating, that drive. I would put that down as, because my opponent again like went for the high risk high reward and got rewarded every single time. But at least their KO stays out, which means they are on 8 for now. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8 on 8 to start the drive. And we have got the 1-10 try. I don't know, like I like playing aggressive sometimes, so I get it, but like I do feel like they were really like they were like on the edge of like madness with some of those choices. But if they work, they work. We did some high risk back, right? Because we did it because we were losing if we didn't. Like if we didn't go for the foul, we'd lost. So we did a foul that was very high risk back. But that was only because I was at the point of I have to concede this game if I don't do something. Double sized up on the line is going to make this hard, because that obviously strength 5. We do only need 2 pushes. Having 8 players will make this harder. Yeah, they spread it out. I think this will probably going to be impossible. I mean, not impossible, but we're just going to have to roll like uphills. What would we do? Punch that. And then put you in here. Can we get the first push off the line? That's what I think we've got to try for, because we've only got 8 players. So you're going around to do the hit. So what we want to do is to hit you from the top, pushing into you. So we need to fill 1 more square here. That gets the first hit. It is a... So actually what we want to do is to punch that one with tackle, because that will get us the assist to make it a 2 dice on the first hit. And then the second hit will come from... you're going to be here. Second hit will come from here. So I guess might as well be you. Although frenzy, no, maybe not. Is there any way to use a frenzy to do this hit? So we'd go 2 into here, pushing. We haven't got enough players to do it with frenzy. Okay, we'll give it a crack. It works in theory. It works in theory. It requires dice, but it works in theory. Yeah, it's low percentage. It's definitely low percentage. There's no 2 ways about it. But we've given ourselves some chance, which is better than 0 chance. And given how the situation has been in this game, we try. And 4 blitz, perfect defense. You know it's... Why did you have to say it, Zach, huh? Why did you have to say it? Why did Zach have to say it out loud? Because I know Bloodfall. We haven't used it. I understand that. Like sometimes you think if I do the perfect defense, I'm just going to make it worse for myself. This is not going to be an easy throw. I'm going to take that hit first. All right then, Blood Bowl. Have it your way. Instant full double skull. I mean, this is now definitely not working. I'm going to throw the pass. Oh, it's very sunny as well. I didn't even see that. Well, at least we did the thing that was not going to hurt us. Maybe we should have taken the blocks. Kia does stay out, so we're 8 on 8. I mean, I think we're probably doing a Dakar for a draw, which is rubbish, but like we can't do combat here, right? Like we're down. I mean, the only thing is they're down as well. That's the only thing, but we've still got all their ball carriers. And they've got enough strength that I think combat is still just going to go badly for us. We've got the mighty blow. I'd definitely rather play for the win. The problem is if we play for the win, right? Like unless this dies, our next line of scrimmage, we're going to have 8 players and we're going to take 2 mighty blow hits. And it's just really hard to see how that ends well for us. So I think we Dakar for another draw, which is a shame. We're having a lot of draws in this team now. We also, you know, a Dakar doesn't guarantee us the draw, by the way. Still have to work bloody hard for it. But I think that's what makes sense. Hey, Otto. Free bribes. Oh my goodness. All right, Blood Bowl. Keep it rowdy. May just, given they've gone for the highest roll option every time, they probably will blitz with the croc score on this. Which is a 2+2+ loner. If it fails though, Crocs is getting stamped. Oh, I haven't turned the bot on. Soz. The bot is alive. Did not go. My goodness. For the first time this game, they have not chosen the rowdiest option. Like a foghorn with boobies. Boobies.
Maybe you can see where.
Boobies. Thanks, Collie. Still got the bribe. Gonna keep on fouling. very sunny. Shit. I did
Playoffs?
forget it's very
What
sunny
are you talking
again.
about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That was a bit of a mess. Technically not a turnover. Technically not a turnover. They could hit that. Double rush, but they could do it. Hey, Jock. Yeah, Jock's come up with new ways to bankrupt us. Jock's been hard at work with his team trying to think how they could leave more Blood Bowl players destitute. No, it sounds really fun. We've made a Blood Bowl super series trying to combine the big events. I guess there's like a scoring system across the big events so that people can tally up their scores. Don't forget the frayed nerves. Oh, as well as the bankruptcy. That never happened, Blood Bowl Nut. That's just a lie. You're spreading maliciously. Never heard of such an incident. Okay, they are going to hit this. Are going to make all the dice. Big scatter now. Very big scatter. Goes the wrong way. Well, looks like we're stuffed. Unfortunately. It's my fault. 3+ pass, but it does feel again like the luck has been unevenly distributed in this one. But I did forget about this very sunny, which is silly because I had it seconds before and still managed to forget about it. Yeah, this is just over. We're not stopping this. Oh, what a terrible job you've done here, Tree, turning this into a loss. Oh well. To use our free bribe, I guess. Or not. This is frustrating. It's very frustrating. I mean, I did a stupid thing there, right? So, like, I'm punished for doing the stupid thing. It just would have been nice if our opponent was punished at any point, which has not happened. Which has not happened. Yeah. It's a bad loss. Bad loss, this one. I mean, at the beginning it was just a dicing. This half we've sort of given it away with a silly decision. No, I am very furious. And I am smiling, to be fair, so you've got that accurate. You have that accurate. I'm just really annoyed with myself because that was really avoidable. No, we're going to have to pass now in the sun anyway because we've got to go for a quick score. No choice now. Try to quick score, try to turn over. It's just like so many things, right? Like the 1 in 9 on turn 1, the 1 in 9 to pick the ball up when we turn them over because they were silly with their stall. The 1 in 9 to do that pass. Like the amount of times when actually, like, most times that should be all right and it just hasn't been for us. While our opponent does the rowdiest plays every time. It's a bit hard not to get a bit tilted. But let's try and get some SPP out of it at least.
That looks painful.
Quick pass to you. You run here and hand off to you. It's got to be the play. Pass to you.
Well done. It's a hard pass to make.
Managed to do 1 3 plus. Okay. Skinks are just going to run around this. If we can get to there, then it will be a little bit better. Again, rolling 3 pluses is extremely hard for us in this game for some reason. Maybe they're not going to hit it. Maybe they're just going to blitz and put pressure on it. Because I think if you're going to hit it, you wanted all 3 of them, didn't you, for 2 dice?
Have you tried that Croxiade red ball?
Sports drink made by the Skaven of Clan Pestilence? No thanks. I may not be the sharpest spider.
No, I don't know what they're doing. Crocs goblets here. I wish my big guys cooperated at like the fraction the level this big guy cooperates. Like they have relied on it to blitz and to block loads and it has had no issues. Well, until now, but then they've still made it on the reroll. Okay, it's not where I would have blitzed. Guess it was a 3 dice. See, that still leaves me a way out. Still gives me a way out.
Surrounded by adversaries.
You come to here.
I hope he knows what he's doing. Nice. He's about to get punched above and below, but at the same time.
Haven't blitzed yet. So the 1 dice is safer than the dodge.
It'll air for the ball carrier.
Alright. Well, we'll keep trying.
Real bloodfest.
Didn't get their KO, so they are on 7, I think. We're trying. We're always trying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we're up 1 to start the drive, but they've still got the 2 Mighty Blow hits on the line. And we've got 3 turns to turn them over. Great time for a short kick and a blitz. It's not that, it's the opposite. It's a high kick. I mean, it's not the opposite, is it? But I just think high kick is like the best one for the offense. So doesn't get the free catch at least. Have only got 1 reroll, so if they fail the pickup, then things could get interesting. Or if this rolls a 1 in 9 on the block. They've got some failure states. Fewer than I'd like, but they've got some. Okay, good job by Itchy, not dying. Go for the throw. We've used leader, so it's not as important. Obviously, you still just want people not to die, but... Okay, didn't die, that's good. 2 more blocks and a pickup. This is the bit where it starts to feel uncomfortable for them, right? Like I say, they've got a 3+ pickup here, they've got the 1 in 9 risk here, 1 in 9 risk here. It's the bit where if you're playing the Lizards, you're feeling like a little bit, at least a little bit nervous. Damn. But the dice did not want to do us that favour. Hey, Dizzy. Goes for the Crocs next. Stay there, okay. We're deciding whether to even take this one. That's a spicy choice. We're going to try a 3+ again, and it's going to fail again, and I'm going to feel sad about how I can't roll a 3+ in this game, but we've got to do it. Because that is a 3+, 2+ to hit the ball. Our 3+s have been incredibly bad. So I'm not super optimistic. But you just got to try, don't you? What are you doing? Just standing up. Yeah, you're just standing up. Keep that Saurus busy even though it's Mighty Blow. Okay, we got out once. We finally did it. And we rolled a POW. Get wrecked. Come on. Oh my god, I thought they'd caught it for a second. Got to at least get you next to it because you're the blodge stepper. Oh, come on. Give me a rest game. Give me an actual rest. Like, just don't snake that and have that next to the ball. Come off it. Like anything but the 1 in 36. And we've got that on the ball. We've also got, I mean, this is still a pain for them, right? Like that's still strength 3 and they've got to move it or do a 4+. But like that's really like difficult for them if that can just literally not roll a 1 in 36.
They'll need to scoop up that a snotling baked in a pie's done.
It's the power on the tackle. Like, I'm asking to not roll a 1 in 36. They need to roll 1 in 9s. Could they just fail? Like, could they just fail? It's getting super frustrating. This game does not feel like it's gone the way it should have done. At this point. Going for a 1 dice, yeah, fair enough.
Likes to be well assisted.
Okay, that's the last reroll. Doesn't get us down, but does move us. Fail the pickup. It's a 3+ with no reroll.
Now his fighting can move freely.
Does fail the pickup. Alright, okay. Maybe, just maybe we can get it away with this. Am I at the point of going insane? Yes. Was that a good scatter? Also yes. How safe can we make this? Like, I want to go for it with this because I've got sure hands. But what am I going to do? I'm going to stand here and probably lose it. Whereas if I get it on you, at least we've got it on bludge. Which feels better.
Quick and easy. It is too fast. Break some legs, please. It's too speedy for my eyes.
So you really need to be keeping that Saurus busy, so I think you're just standing up. Then what? Try the 3+ dodge, I guess. Because the Croc score could double rush to be on the ball. I think we take that risk for the sake of giving you more to roll here. And try and dodge you to be on the Crocs. Because you're not doing anything. We're not going to turn it into a win. We're 2-1 down. Turning it into a draw would feel like a win. Oh, that's a 1 in 9. Okay, we might have got the draw. We might have got the draw. I mean, we have got the draw if I don't roll any more dice, but I might roll like one thing. I might roll the three dice here because it's a 3 dice with block and tackle, and they still can score a 1 turn, right? So it's still worth hitting the skinks. Good stun. And we could 2 dice this skink. I think we do. Fine. Okay, well, let's see how this shakes out. They can still 1 turn. I think we just have to backline with the numbers we've got. Needs to make the skinks roll some dice. I hate it, but it probably is a kind 09. They're almost certainly going to foul. But listen, I got pretty salty in that one. If we do get away with the draw, I will feel okay about it. I will feel pretty happy to have got the draw. It's not that we didn't get any good dice in the game, because we did, right? Like, we cast 2 Saurus. We cast the 3rd one with a foul. Like, we did get some. But the dodging was so bad. Yeah, 100% Plo, 100%. I don't know why they did that. Like, as soon as they moved that skin cup, I was just like, you've given me a hit on the ball. Like, maybe we still could have turned them over, right? Because it still was, they were still having a 7-player offensive drive, which is never easy, right? You're playing against elves, we can dive the cage. But that made it easier than it was going to be. Do get another high kick. So the 1-turn is definitely possible here. You've got a sidestep. So you're going to come around the top here for the first hit. It's definitely possible. Yeah, I don't know why they brought it out. I don't want to be, I feel like I've been mean about my opponent unnecessarily. I don't want to be mean about my opponent. Like, we all make decisions that we, okay, that's not a push, so we're okay. We all make decisions that we regret afterwards. But yeah, I did think that gave me a huge chance, right? Like, that's what got a kind Siren for the blitz.
Even Siege will struggle to untangle.
So good rescued draw here for the Pro Elves in the end. Couple of MNGs on linemen, and then I think Ek, unfortunately. Ek might be off to the glue factory. Sorry, Ek. Head injury, I think, is armor. Did power. Poor Akeinsa, be alright, Akeinsa. That would be sad. They may foul them because they have a bribe, and some people like to foul on turn 16. Showing off the swag for Athens. Jock's becoming a swag goblin. Surely Jock is coming to Athens. I wouldn't, because I don't foul on turn 16, but lots of people think differently to me, so I can't. In a league, I might foul on turn 16, but never in ladder. In a league, it would depend, like, if it was something that felt like it was important for the rest of the league. So we lose a little bit of SR, but given the situation, I think we have to say that was an escape from something worse. Ek, very sorry. Armor bust is the end for you. We got a couple of touchdowns on Freezing Star, which is great. I think we're saving for sidestep next to just lean into your role as like the top ball carrier and 1-turner. So yeah, sidestep at 16 is where we're headed for. Freezing Star. I think Lionel's got some SVP in that game. 13. What do we want to give them though? I think this has been one of the players that we're just not sure what to do with. We could go sidestep at 16. Definitely wouldn't hate sidestep on this player with Frenzy and Wrestle. I think it's probably either sidestep or save for the stat. Because like if you get an agility up on this piece, it becomes like an incredible sacker. Could go Dauntless on it. Could go Dauntless. I think Dauntless, sidestep are the two skills I would choose if I was going to choose. Dauntless is a skill that I've been falling back in love with after having it on an off-stream Wood Elf team. And I'm like, actually, I think Dauntless is maybe undervalued. It's nicer to get it as a random though, like I did on that team. Akeinsa saving for a stat. Collie didn't play that last game, but is saving for dodge. Vitriolic Monkey is saving for block, didn't get any SVP. Rightful, I think we just want to give dodge now. They hit both block and tackle on random, so I think with dodge they're a very nice value piece. So I think we're not doing anything except for rolling the random on Guinness, who might be about to get a new name. Ooh. What am I doing? Guinness. General. Pro. I mean, Guinness is a pro, but we need to... We're on 10 for the next game, so we need to sign 2 players. I guess we don't rename Guinness because we'll still want Guinness this next game. Pro for the Pro Elf. I think they're called Pro Elves, but they're actually called Elven Union. I get that wrong all the time. Manage quests. Okay, so... Oh, well, Ek is near the top of the list, so Ek is going back on the team. Ek is second on the list, and the person who's top is Rightful, who's already on the team. So, Ek, welcome back, and get your fancy face mask we're giving everyone. And next after that is Viking Cup. Doesn't look like Viking Cup's on the team, so we will add Viking Cup. Okay, that was game number 18 on the Elf Union. We another draw. I feel like we're drawing a lot the last few games, but it's better than losing, isn't it? Obviously, we'd rather be getting some wins, but if you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying it, and you didn't mind me being salty that game, hit that like and subscribe.